V and put shit down. I ain't finna let these light-skinned niggas come back in style. I'm finna turn this class clown shit to crazy D. They told my mama I was bipolar, had ADD. I told them what I wanna do. I wanna be a baller. The dream spoilers are for you. Hating on you till they mans on the corners. Old folks said he never make it off the corner. They are the virus that corrupts the soul. They are the cubic zirconia inside the 10-karat gold that get green on you when you get green on them. You gotta wash your hands of them, get clean on them. Somebody told me success is the best revenge, so they gon' be fucked up when you do your thing on them and hold your plaques high like who would've thought and tell them thank you for your no support. They are the dream killers. They the dream killers. Who know a dream? They are the dream. They the dream killers. They the dream killers. Dream. They are the dream. Now how you gonna talk about the way I spend my money? Everybody say it with me now, it's my money. And they know they hating, but what they don't know is they are my motivation, they are my inspiration. Cause we the leaders, and they the followers. And we the nut busters, and they the swallowers. They are the rumors, they are the lies. We are the shit, dog, and they the flies. How you gonna tell me how to live my life? And you can't even get your own shit tight, right? They are the misery that loves company. Cause that comfortable corporate job can't comfort me. Told them I finished school, then I started my own business. They said, oh, you graduated. No, I decided I was finished. Chasing y'all dream.
Welcome to Pass the Aux in the dark. We are in the purple.
Also not in the car.
Not in the car.
Because,
you want to know why? It's the start of season 2 of Pass the Aux. We've returned, and the car will be coming back. Don't fret. For live streaming purposes, though, the car was not really fitting what we needed it to do, so we've decided to relocate indoors. Now, if you tuned into Twitch last week, you would have seen myself react to Iceman, but we got Wyatt on the show back again, and he's going to react today. So, once again, for old times, Jade and Wyatt, cousins of now, is it 19 now?
No, I've been alive for 18.
Still 18 excruciating years.
Last year was 17.
Last year was 17.
Season 2, it's
felt like
years.
50, right? 15,
right.
Just
right.
miserable years. But now we're back. We're good to go. And it's all about Iceman. Y'all saw from the thumbnail that we have stepped up our game for season 2. And we're not letting up right now. We're not letting up today, and neither is Drake. We speculated about Iceman a little less than a year ago.
Right.
When he first released, what was it? What Did I Miss? The single. And we said, is Drake back? And I remember I watched back the episode, and I specifically asked him, like, is Drake back? And you didn't even think the question was real. You're like, is it a real question? Because to you, he hadn't been on in so long that was kind of a dumb question to even ask.
Yeah.
He then went on to release Which One with Central C like 2 weeks later, and then that was it. The Iceman rollout essentially stopped from July through, I want to say, up until about March of this year. When March or April, when they had the Fortnite live event in Toronto. Did you see that?
I did not know.
He got a bunch of like ice blocks and put the album release date in like the middle of the ice blocks, and people were bringing pickaxes and flamethrowers, and it ended up being on the top row of the ice blocks, and some corny Twitch streamer went and just like climbed on top and got it.
So did we get unfrozen from that ice block in Fortnite?
Yeah, Drake froze all over us, and now we're here. We defrosted for the summer, and all thanks to Drake. But that was kind of the rollout. It was strange. It felt like he wanted to drop last summer, and then nothing happened. And whether he reworked the album or not, we don't know. Iceman released alongside 2 other Drake albums. Habibti, I think is how you pronounce it.
I would not know.
And Maiden of Honor. Maiden of Honor is like Sexy Red, the album. Like, it's that type of music. That's the genre. That genre needs a new name, because to me, it's not just hip-hop, or it's not
we
just...
got dashcam music. That's one of them.
Dashcam music, I like
Burger
that.
music.
And then Habibti was like... I really don't like when people call it house, because it's not. it might sample a house song, but even as if I saw Fantano say this, he thought that Habibti was like the refined version of Honestly Nevermind. That is a terrible take. I think Honestly Nevermind was significantly more house adjacent than Habibti. Habibti is the most. It's actually incredible what Drake did because every song sounds the same, and not like where house is kind of repetitive. No, it's like the most nothing music ever. It's not bad. Maiden
Just
of Honor
no
is
substance.
bad.
Yeah.
I'll play a song off that.
Oh, please don't.
Habibti was just like mediocre. So was that what he was cooking up? Was that worth nearly a year-long wait? I don't really think so. And I think after you listen to Iceman, which is like the hip hop of it, I think you're gonna agree that it wasn't worth the wait. Not that you were on the edge of your seat for Drake, anyways, but I think you're gonna really agree with me on the fact that it was not worth it.
Okay.
Any other thoughts you have before we press play?
To my understanding, this is the best out of the three, though, right?
Well, who are you asking? Because Fantano thinks Maiden of Honor is the best. That's the sexy red dash cam music.
Public consensus here.
The public consensus, I would say, is Iceman is the best, but not by a wide margin. Iceman is considered one of the worst Drake albums, if not the worst.
Okay.
Up until, I guess, these other three albums came out. But, yeah, not very well received. It's the same music from Drake, and it's the same responses from Drake. He's still rapping like, oh, they want the old Drake, which he's been saying since Take Care in 2011. Buddy, you were 2 years into your career. Like, yeah, I just feel like it's the same rebuttals we hear on arguments, and it's the same sound, the same flow. That is my general opinion. I don't want to give you too much of a perspective going in because I think, having that fresh sponge up there. But to me, this was nothing new from Drake, and it wasn't even that experimental. Not that Iceman was trying to be the experimental of the three, but he didn't push boundaries on this. And I thought For All the Dogs was better, and I remember being very bored listening to that album. But the saving grace, and the reason why I think this will be a good album to react to for me and you, is there's some really bad lyrics.
Oh.
There are some
Okay.
really bad bars that it's like noticeably bad. And I think that will be an interesting thing to kind of for you to react to.
Okay.
And behind the scenes on Past the Ox, she may come on at some point. We alluded to her at one point. I've been showing our aunt, not your mother, not my mother, a third mother, but of dogs. Let's put it like a third aunt in the equation. All of these hip hop albums. We've been listening to the Kendrick. We've been listening to a little bit of J. Cole. Kanye has been the recent development, early Kanye. She hates Drake. We went all through the beef and all through the songs, and that's kind of what we've been up to in the last year in terms of that. But there's been some corny lyrics, and I think that there was one time during the beef she pointed out to me that Drake raps like Dr. Seuss. Like, the way the rhyme scheme goes is very, there was a cat. He wore a hat. Kendrick is mean. And he's green. And there was a big TikTok reaction to Iceman last week where
I
this
am
one...
Iceman, I am Iceman.
No.
I am Iceman.
This the guy goes like, you'll see the rhyming scheme from Drake, but it's a nursery rhyme. Tickety tickety tock, bippity bippity bop. Like, that's the flow.
Okay.
And once our aunt pointed it out, I was keyed into it before I even heard this reaction that this other guy had. And so I wanted to give that piece of info to you. Because once you have it, I think you can point out certain parts of the album where you're like, oh my God, he raps like Dr. Seuss. And then for me, that changed my whole perspective. So you ready?
I think so.
Okay, Iceman. We'll take a look at the track list. It is a little over an hour, I think. And keep in mind, there's 2 other Drake albums that released with this. And it starts with Make Them Cry. He doesn't have any of his timestamp series. Have you listened to some of those songs before? Like 9 a.m. in Toronto, or like, that's been like his series throughout his career, the timestamp records. Those are gone. And this one, he has 4 Make Them. That's his new series. Make Them Cry.
I'm guessing Make Them Pay is one of them.
Make Them Pay.
Yeah, I knew it.
Make Them Remember and Make Them Know.
Okay.
Once it's so corny to me. Make Them Pay. Kendrick, I'm gonna get ya. Like, it's just, I think it's corny. But we start off with Make Them Cry. And I know you're not the biggest lyricist, but for you, I feel like lyrics don't have to be good for you to enjoy a song. But I feel like for anybody, if lyrics are bad, it's hard to
Yeah.
enjoy. They don't have to be good.
Okay.
They just can't be bad.
Right.
So Make Them Cry actually was my favorite song off the album. So we'll get started with that here.
Yeah. Ice.
Ice. Iceman.
Yeah. I'm an only child, no one could have made another. I have to father my mother and treat my son's grandfather like my older brother. The skies are gray in Toronto, they not a golden color. I'm feeling like BTS, cause it took the whole career for me to be so discovered. I know for sure that my parents, they look at me and see an overcomer. I'm looking back at them and these days I see an older couple. I see my only uncle looking like this shit that I ain't owning up to. And if he said the way he
tuning
really
in, we're all
felt, I'd
blue
probably
for
see his
Iceman
side
today.
because I'm old enough to. I'm looking at all my
We're
niggas,
in
they
the-
say,
we're
bro,
in
we
the
love
ice
you.
cave,
But all my words
the ice
really the
crypt.
shit that they be going up to. Feel
just
like
broke out of the
won't
ice.
even listen to my words
Yeah,
when he
you
knows
can see by the
I'm in a
thumbnail.
load of trouble. I'm in the cut just loading rebuttals. And I got a bunch of hits on my hands, see the swollen knuckles. I try to tell him it's working out for me now. He say then show your muscles. Prove to me that you're still as strong when it's only us two.
This is
They
like
know
the-
you thorough
this is
with
the
bread,
start of
but there's
all of
some
his,
shit you
like-
gotta pony up to.
All right, let me talk my shit. Let me
Basically,
get back at
saying I got
everything.
grown
From the
up
beef,
to
keep
do,
going.
I
First
gotta dig
solo
deep.
album since the
I really
beef,
hate those
over
2
2
words,
years
they
ago.
never bring peace. I'm at the Bulgaria and Turkey with my bitch and we ain't come here for no big teeth. Nah, I came here to turn a new leaf and maybe finally get some sleep. But all I can think about is the mountain to climb and the conversation surrounding my music like did Twin Peaks. What died back in 2024 was a big piece. So it's like the shit is me, but it isn't me. Y'all keep on asking me what it did to me. That's what it did to me. When I dig deep, they say dig deeper. Tell us how it felt to meet the Grim Reaper. This album better have some big features. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm
And I
all
gotta
alone.
pause it there. I mean, he's kind of talking his shit a little bit at this point. Like, all right, here's my family. I got some shit I'm going through. But when we get to talking about the beef, he says, when I dig deep, they say dig deeper. What Drake songs have you ever listened to where you're like, man, that was too introspective? That was too deep. Drake's whole critique is that his music is surface level.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Drake has this fake idea about himself. That he is what Kendrick Lamar is. Whether you like Kendrick Lamar's voice and his music, like Drake thinks he is that. No, Drake, you're not. Yeah, they do tell you to dig deeper because, like, you don't provide that personality anymore. And then he talks about this album better have some big features. Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I'm all alone. Boy, it's like, man, you guys wanted this album to be good? Fuck you. I just don't get that. To me, I just don't get it. I would always want to release the best product. What features does he have throughout these albums? Sexy Red, Future, what's her name? Just popped on the scene. Santa Montana or something. We'll get to the song she's on with Future. People wanted good features. Why? Because they wanted a good song. Is that crazy of an ask? I don't feel like that's like, shit, y'all wanted features? How about 3 hours of Drake?
Would you rather that or the government mandated 21 Savage
Oh,
feature?
there's a mandated one on
Okay.
this album.
Okay.
Come on, it's government mandated.
Making sure.
The 21 Savage feature, government mandated, crosses borders. U.S., Toronto, wherever.
Okay.
21, the United Nations requires 21 Savage to be on an album at some point. I don't know how. I don't know what sort of dirt he has on the music industry, but don't worry, he made it.
Okay.
And this one's great because it's not even a verse. Do you remember?
I have heard about that. I have heard that it's not a verse and that it is a
I don't know if you remember this.
repeat of the title.
When we reacted to Jack Boys 2, the song Kick Out has a 21 feature, but it's the same thing. He doesn't have a verse. It's just ad-libs. So maybe they're fading out the mandatory 21 feature into a mandatory 21 ad-libs, which I guess is better than nothing. Because certainly neither Drake nor 21 have had anything important to talk about. Like, Drake, honestly, you could expect him to have evolutions, but I think that's part of the reason the beef went the way it did was because he didn't grow from it. Nothing changed. That's the hard part about music, and especially now that we see hip-hop artists living past 25, is you reach a certain point in your life it's the same. What more is there to say? And when you're not that creative of a person, I think it's a real big challenge. And for somebody like Drake, that's his whole life. Is like, it's been this for the last 10 years now. It's not the underdog anymore. It's not fresh on the scene. It's, I'm the best. All right, I've been doing the same thing for 10 years. I think really, it's not as like dramatic, but I think he's going through a midlife crisis. He doesn't know what to do anymore. He doesn't have a wife. He has Adonis, but like, I don't think... I mean, Drake didn't want Adonis. Whether he's accepted him is a different question, but that wasn't his goal, was to have Adonis. So that's my thoughts on this kind of line. It's a dumb line to me.
And I've been
Y'all wanted a good
so many
album?
people, I almost forgot the intro.
Fuck y'all.
Been so sure of my words that I haven't used a pencil. Been so paranoid that nothing in this world seems coincidental. Yeah. Our brother sold his chain the other day and said that someone snatched it. I'm still processing that shit, it got me so distracted. I think he's so desperate and our life is going fantastic. He don't have the heart to come and tell us he pawned it for cash.
And this, to me, also is kind of like timestamp songs, where those usually have like a soul sample like this. And it's kind of a laid-back Drake rap. All of the Make Thems are like this. So, it's a continuation of that timestamp.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. I really make the roughest days in life look very relaxing. I don't do psychedelics because I'm too scared of unpacking. Sometimes I only see myself in my therapist's glasses, but I'm not taking it serious because she's very attractive. I know it's a heavy ass decision to bury the hatchet.
I like the beat on this one, though. This is why this is my favorite off the album.
I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes and fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back in.
That would make sense. That's Cash Money right there.
Jesus, you gave him reason to speak on my name. That's some weak shit. They texting proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces. You keeping your options open for real, that's some me shit.
Talk about girls.
Sis, you gotta be kidding, like
Girl struggles at 40. I'm just not impressed. I think the beat carries, and that's why it's the best. But I'm not impressed.
To have a good girl's morals tangled, the rent-free penthouse and the Van Cleef floor bangles, and plenty more examples that had you going Dora the Explorer outside while I turned a blind eye, cause it's more than painful. Yeah. I think I also put the man in manifestation. Either I'm too numb to the shit or the city is changing.
Put the man in manifestation. Like that's some, they would say that at church. Ready? I'm the preacher. When you wake up, you think to yourself, I want to manifest. But do you put the man in manifestation? Like, that's his bars, right? If they're church bars. Where it's like, oh, that's what he wants you to do.
Shout out to the real fans that knew what I had in the basement. Shout out to the fake fans. I thought we had an arrangement.
You already said fuck the fans, bro. Talk about the fans.
Tell me I had a replacement. How many times are you about to ask if I had a vacation? How many artists I've had to witness do bad imitations? Niggas want me all bent out of shape, rattled and shaking. My dad got cancer right now. We battling stages. Trust me when I
that's
say
the
there's
most,
plenty things that I'd rather
in my
be
opinion,
facing.
the deepest lyric on the song. It's him talking about his dad having cancer, and he's struggling with that.
Ask me to dig deeper, I'll gladly explain it.
And that right there, a perfect encapsulation. For real. And this time they asked me to dig deeper, I'll gladly explain. Bro, stop alluding to it. That y'all want me to dig deeper? Or y'all want me to dig deeper? Fine, I'll do it. Stop edging the fans and just do it. But he can't, in my opinion. That's why he doesn't. Because he physically can't. There isn't anything to dig deeper with. My opinion. Thoughts one song in. To me, if I just listen to it like that, it's kind of a forgettable song.
I'm not going to remember it. I'm not going to cry like he's trying to make them.
Yeah, he's going to make them cry.
It was just kind of more like government-mandated Drake album slop.
Right?
I can't imagine doing 3 hours of
Boy, it was brutal.
Drake in one night.
It was brutal. And I didn't have you to bitch at. Now we're on Dust. I'm gonna stay quiet on this one. I'm gonna just let you sit and listen and look at the lyrics, because this one is...
You should go ahead and pop some corn and grab a stool. Your boy's about to break some news. All the numbers are final, no t-shirts, no vinyl. Y'all about to make me Richie like Lionel, for real.
No t-shirt, no vinyl. You're about to make me
And
rich
that's the
like
truth.
Lionel.
16 hours ahead in Melbourne, I don't even know what's going on back home straight.
Hey, girls from Atlanta, call me Santa. Girls from Australia, what can I tell you? You know I love you so much.
Isn't this something, man?
Something bigger than us. Triple S was really to show you my love and make sure you're good to the next time we meet.
Girls from
Now I
Atlanta.
gotta send it up.
All right, beat switch. Get ready. Get ready. This is the only one on the album.
Go blow the dust on your plex. What was the year that they say ass slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you in them tracks. Let's go. Yeah. I am.
Green eggs and ham. I am.
Yeah. Samuel Bankman, free all my guys up. Yeah. I'm in a sold out show with your girl on the riser. I'm with the mob at Great Cliff, 20 cigars and they fucking my eyes up. I'm not better or wiser. Future the prince and my trusted advisor. If it's up to me, I get everyone hit, I get everyone lined up. If it's up to me, I've been clocking you pussy, man, everyone time's up. If it's up to me, hey. If it's up to me, then you out on the list, man, everyone signed up. If it's up to me, it's already made, I ain't making my mind up. If it wasn't for me,
Thoughts on the beat?
reaching my hand, you never climbed up. Go blow the dust up
It's the same like drum loop over and over again. I'm not
Go blow
really.
the dust of your plex. What was the year that they say ass slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that.
This song's about
I don't
him.
remember
When was the last
nothing
time you
about
had
the rap. I
slaps?
don't remember nothing being facts. Let's go. Hey, I am.
Green eggs and ham. I swear to God, this is Dr. Seuss lyric.
I'm a corporate America hit survivor. Got a real big heart, I'm a fucked up guy though. Those ain't my haters, those are my secret admirers. New Year's Eve, police escort cause I can't miss the fireworks. I heard your brother got flipped in his sloppy, so that wasn't our word. Definitely gon' know if it's us if we got him. Just wait till it's our turn.
I'm tough,
Go
I'm
blow the
Drake,
dust on
knife
your
dog.
plex.
I'ma
Go blow
get
the
your
dust on
boy.
plex. What was the year that they say ass slaps? Cause I don't remember it going like that. I don't remember one word in your raps. I don't know nothing about you in them tracks. Let's go. Yeah. I am.
Thoughts on the first minute of the song, because it's really two songs.
Girls from Atlanta Call Me Santa was.
Girls from Australia, something else. Yeah, that was rough.
That was something. And then the beat switch was
Now, no, go ahead.
underwhelming.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't worry. There's about 29 other beat switches on this album.
That's great.
It becomes every song like this.
And
You have a minute of slop, and then like a minute of different slop following right after.
neither beat was good. Neither set of lyrics was good,
No,
and
that's not your
delivery
backs.
was pretty bad on all of them.
Who's this directed at? Because it's not Kendrick. Kendrick's had more
I
hits
think
than you in the last couple of years.
I think the fans.
But I think he's directing this at like other rap, like Rick Ross type of people, where he's saying, "All right, you coming at me? When's the last time you had a hit, bro?" I think it's somebody like A$AP Rocky. Like, when's the last time you had a hit? And I think it's at those type of people from the beef, because it's not Kendrick. But once again, are the leeches, right? Like if you got a whale or those things that go like suck on them and clean, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those things, like that is Rocky, Rick Ross, Ye, like everybody from the beef. That was them. The vultures coming in for an extra bite at Drake. Is that your response? Because, okay, you might have won the side battle, but you lost the main battle. I said this on the other live reaction. There was no real winner in the beef. Neither side won. None of Kendrick's claims are really that true, at least in regards to the daughter, and making a whole song about that. But Drake's shit was certainly like, that Epstein angle was a shit that I expected. You cannot put that in a song and think that was tough. Also, on Taylor Made Freestyle, Drake told Kendrick to call him a pedophile, which is the reason Drake has been losing the lawsuits that he's been doing. I don't know if you were aware of those. He's been suing Universal Music Group over Not Like Us for defamation and for fake streams. I think they are appealing the fake streams, but he lost the defamation lawsuit.
Really?
And the reason he lost was they said, Drake, you told him to call you a pedophile in your own song. So, my own thoughts. There was no real winner in the beef. Kendrick won in popularity, but what did Drake really lose? Like, Drake didn't lose support. Drake just set a new record today. The first ever artist to have 3 albums debut at the 1, 2, and 3 spot on the Billboard
How?
300.
Who is listening to this? Who?
That's the thing about Drake is he'll release, and it doesn't matter. There was also no other big releases to even challenge it. I think that's part of Drake's strategy. I'm not kidding. I think he waits until he sees a week that's not competitive. I don't think he has it in him to even CLB. I think he released a week or two after Donda. He was, and to be fair, Ye was doing some bullshit with Donda, but to me, Drake saw an opportunity to like get another record. Which, I mean, congrats, but like, dude, it's undeserving. They listen to your music no matter what, which I guess is an accomplishment, but is it really? I don't really know.
Well, I don't think it is, because he's trying to like claim that he has accolades, I guess, in this song, like still, and that his foes haven't had an accomplishment since whenever. But like his music hasn't been good in how long? The streams go up every album, but it's just because he gets more popular. Like the quality of music goes down when his popularity goes up.
Whisper My Name, track 3.
Yeah.
This beat is kind of like the like background music they have when like celebrities go buy shoes. You know what I'm talking about? When like the celebrities go sneaker shopping. This is what the beat sounds like. The background music. And Drake just sounds like he's talking to like the person he's doing like the shoe interview with.
Hand me the tools like I'm picking a lot.
It's so basic. It's so basic.
For the ones that I love is between them and I. Your Honor comes to the court and the officer pleaded so that you could cut off some time. Nowadays y'all don't want to put in no work. Y'all just won't jump to the front of the line and hurry and run out the 9. Baby boy, please. I heard what you said.
This a Cardi right there.
Yeah, and when you run into the Iceman, what you gonna do except freeze? You're not about to.
When you run into the Iceman, what you? Oh, I'm so cool. It's so corny.
If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. Give me a motherfucking seat. If I'm lying, I'm flying economy. I bet I know who I see. You know how I fly, cause I landed the beach when you land. You can see me.
Who does this? Who does this? Who's like a famous celebrity who has an alter ego, but they like talk about it? I'm trying to think. There's somebody in my mind specifically I can't think of.
Megan Thee Stallion, I think, has an alter ego.
There's somebody in particular. I can't remember, but that's Drake. I'm the Iceman. What? You run into the Iceman? What you gonna do except freeze? Shit. Hey, yo. The 6-year-old's gonna love this one. Like, to me, that's how it sounds. What you gonna do? Freeze? Who is it? The alter ego shit, that's bugging me. Russell Wilson, Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. He's corny. He is Drake. Think about it. They're both corny as hell.
I would say,
no, you know
I would
I'm
say
right.
more JJ McCarthy and 9.
Bro, 9 wasn't doing Subway
This is 9
commercials.
coming. This is 6 coming out right
Wait.
My name cause the way that it carry, you can't even speak. Yeah, you can't even speak. What's my name and don't say it too loud cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down and we might do the same.
Who's afraid to diss Drake? This is where his songs contradict each other. Everybody was dissing Drake. Nobody's afraid to diss Drake, right? What's up, my Crody? What do you think about the chorus? So nasally and stuff. Ready? We got some big lyrics coming up.
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing my big one. You doing the little one. What kind of man are you? A middle
one.
Yeah, my brother said he.
Dr. Seuss. I'm doing my big one. You're doing a little one. What kind of man are you? A middle one. That's not like the flow. You agree, right? Like that structure is.
I'ma get him one. My new Wu-Tang don't know how I live. She shopping at Erewhon.
Everyone, it's
My brother
Elon
got no
Musk.
fucking gear. He popping that
You seen that
Erewhon.
video?
No, I
Asian
This
Elon
ain't
Musk.
fixable smoke where you see us all sitting with
Oh,
Farrakhan.
yeah, I know Asian Elon.
Shit like the bag that you bring
Elon
on the
Musk.
plane.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Hello,
carry on.
everyone. Elon Musk here.
These boys dress up and
That's
think
what
that
that
they
bar
somebody.
reminds me
Shit is like Comic-Con. My YGs are fasting and praying. You lucky it's Ramadan. Otherwise they would be posted outside like the Pentagon. You niggas be hitting the net for some love. You a tennis ball. I take 500K not a dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Whisper my name and don't say it too loud, cause you gotta come here and you know I pop out. We turned to Coachella, had boys backing down, and we might do
You
the
basically
same
heard
when
the
we
whole
touch
song.
rolling loud. If you my nigga, then say that my
Thoughts?
nigga. Like,
I feel
what's
like
up,
I've
my
heard the whole album already.
Yeah. Don't worry, bro. There's only 28 more beat switches. Thoughts on Whisper My Name? Quick, concise. That's it. Just
Now
we got Janice. Shut the fuck up.
Why is he so demanding in all of his titles? We have like make them say my name, make them cry.
it's kind of kinky.
It is like
Boom.
Janice, shut the fuck up.
He does some weird auto tune on this song.
From Vancouver, you a BC, baby. Pull up, Maybach, BB.
He just sounds like prepubescent.
And my shit came with the heat seats, baby. Swear my label got a
Let me say also, he makes Instagram captions music.
blow on me just like some green tea, baby.
Oh, he makes chicken Alfredo music.
Hey,
What does that mean?
buried alive, someone come pick me up. If I
You
call
know,
her,
like
just show you
Poncho
right now.
or
She picking up.
Rob 49 or like
That's big enough.
Why you just Jack Boys hate?
OGs rocking already, my
no,
nigga. The jig
who's
is
the
up.
other big one?
They say the truth for sex, you're free. Well, mine is gonna stream while you watching HD. They say that karma
like
could
Atlanta
take it,
low
it's trying to be
exposure.
yours, it's dropping the
Like-
same night as me. Funny thing is that they ain't gonna compete. You gon' get yours while I'm doing me.
There you go.
gon' get yours while I'm doing me.
Teach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. Thought they had me in a deep sleep, baby. I'm still scorching hot in these streets, baby.
Wait, the Iceman's scorching hot? How is that possible? Is he lying? He wouldn't do that.
Marvel should sue Drake for defamation and ruining character.
Significant oral loss for Iceman.
Tired of all of y'all telling me niggas is real. Pussy, I know when it's real. You only come home to pose and pop off a look.
Wait, I
But
feel
you
like I've
forgot
heard that
how
I know that it's a real line from Drake
Go on a drill.
more times than I've like.
White kids listen to you 'cause they feel some guilt,
I don't know.
and that's how your soul gets fulfilled.
This is a big diss against Kendrick in his opinion. It says, white kids listen to you because they feeling some guilt, and that's how your soul gets fulfilled. Drake, what is your music about that is relatable? I also think that it's like, okay, Kendrick makes more conscious music than you. If you're white, you're listening to it because you don't want to feel racist. It's like, you know it's terrible music, but you're just listening to it. There's one rebuttal Drake has about Not Like Us, somewhere on this album, talking about last summer y'all was bumping like pedophile raps or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think Not Like Us, I agree, should not have been the mainstream song of the year. Like, the desensitization to like a pedophile. If this guy is a pedophile, why are we making a hit song out of it? Either he is or he isn't. And if he is, it shouldn't be a hit song. And if he isn't, why are we making a song about it? That's all I'm gonna say. I know Drake told him to say it. It's like, I don't think Kendrick really believed it. I just think the whole situation's dumb. But this right here, I'm sure there are some liberal, some left-leaning people who do listen to Kendrick Lamar and feel a sense of like, I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in general, to say that like all of Kendrick's music is some like, he just makes hit music. Drake, you used to make hit music. Should I say that kids want to feel gangster if they listen to Drake? Because he talks about, I'm a run up on all my ops? You could say that about anybody. I don't watch a gangster movie to be a gangster. I mean, some people do. I just think that that's a weird take to have.
I do think it has like a little bit of merit, maybe, but who was listening to Drake?
White people, white women. White women
people,
love Drake.
And also like the chicken Alfredo.
I know,
music
yeah. Very
listeners.
like, nobody's living either of these lifestyles. I would say Kendrick's lifestyle is actually more relatable to more people, only because Drake's lifestyle is even more hyper specific than like growing up in the hood.
How many
Drake's
people-
lifestyle
yeah.
is like bougie. What's his off her loss? He's like, I'm in the Missoni room at the Bibelots, and it's like nobody knows what that is. It's some like nice spa, some bougie
Right.
resort and shit. Like Kendrick's music, yes, has a limited audience who can directly relate to like feeling injustices, and not that all of his music is like that, but like, you know, To Pimp a Butterfly, I think is what so many people just think all of Kendrick's music is some woke activism music. More people can relate to that than they can to you going out to Nobu twice a week.
Right. And also, it gets even like slimmer of the amount of people that can relate to it when you limit it from just multimillionaires and billionaires to multimillionaires and billionaires who are like threatening to walk people down. Who is relating to that? Not you, Drake. Not you. Not anybody, because that doesn't exist.
Turkeys on camera inside of your hood, then you go back to the hills. How many houses you build? How many souls did you heal off the back of your deal? Difference between niggas getting you out of your deal and letting you out of your deal. Damn, against your will, how many new names do you got on your will? Damn, how many more times is y'all gonna keep calling it soft when it's silk? Damn, how many more interviews y'all gonna do just to get Ice to chill? Damn.
Who calls him Iceman?
They
He
tryna
started
cover
this
it up
shit.
like a quilt.
Nobody calls him
Rory
Iceman.
goes skirt on a boy like a kilt. Kept it 100 on paper
Rory
like
goes
Wilt.
skirt
Tricking
on
it
a
off
boy
on
like a
paying her
kilt.
bill.
Ew.
The only one I like here is Keep It 100 on Paper Like Will. You know what that line means? Wilt
'Cause he had
Chamberlain's
that- yeah.
100-point game. There's no record of it besides the picture with 100 on a piece
Mm-hmm.
of paper. I like that. But also, it's not saying a lot. I keep it 100 on paper like Will. What does that mean? What does it mean? It's just such a superficial, like, devoid of any sort of meaning. And that's all of his music. It's like, yeah, it sounds cool. but
I think that there's a deeper meaning in there. I think Drake is exposing himself by saying that
That's
the
just how I
100 on a
sauce in
paper
this bill.
is
These
as
hoes know how I
authentic
pop
as
it
his
for real.
streaming record
These hoes know how I
to
pop
like
it for
show
real.
proof of success. We have no proof that Wilt scored 100, just like we have no proof that Drake's music is good, just because it's on a billboard.
I made way too much in a week. Must be 250 at least. Like the money
Everybody
that
be
grew
making
off a tree.
250K a
Like the
week,
money that
right?
Came in for free for real.
Again, that's another line I've heard from him a lot.
Oh yeah. MRI machine scanning my knee. Like how long you been running the streets for real?
Nah, I got you, bro. You wanna look at that one again? MRI machine scanning my knee. Just like how long you been running the streets?
Who the fuck is like out here flexing MRIs? What?
I've been running the streets so long, they got an MRI my knees. Drake, what streets do you run? Drake, this is Kendrick's critique. Kendrick does a lot of different things throughout the beef. This is the one that I totally agree with. Drake is not a tough guy. Whether artists from Atlanta want to collaborate with him and whether Drake's allowed to or not allowed to, I believe that he's allowed to collaborate with who he wants as long as they want to collaborate with him, which clearly people like Future do from Atlanta. Drake doesn't run the streets. Drake, you're not a gangster. Why do you act like a gangster? You're not. Even now, you're not.
Especially now when you're a billionaire.
You've never been further away from being a gangster than where you are right now when you recorded this song. Terrible. Terrible. Just terrible.
Yeah, she just text me like we. We in Paris like 200 deep for real. And I went bought a whip for my brother. Same body but two different colors. And I might just tell Kyle get another. Small price cause he kept it 100. And I might book a flight out to London.
Hey Johnny, shut the fuck up.
That was friggin' aura, dude.
Dude, Iceman's on a roll. Now we get right into it. Yeah, Molly Santana.
Oh, I know Molly Santana.
Yeah, this
She
song's
did like songs with, I think, Destroy Lonely back in the day.
This song's terrible. I actually saw her. I didn't even realize. She opened for Don Toliver on his last
Oh.
tour. So I guess I've seen her, and I don't even fucking remember. I remember, though, during the openers, I was like, these suck. Let me go get the shirt now. So didn't impress me then. Didn't impress me now either, to be fair. But this big Future reunited with Drake on this song. After the beef. After Like That, they're back together. What? Future is another person like Travis Scott who just, like, likes music? Whoa. Because, you know, Future's always been about, like, who's the most politically correct artist in the world? Mr. Evil himself. So yeah, Future's back. Molly Santana ran to Atlanta, a response to Not Like Us, where Kendrick says you run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. And this is what's known as embracing the conclusion, a common rhetorical counter argument used by dumb people, in my opinion. Really? I run to Atlanta? Well, I'll prove you right by doing it. It's like, you're gay, bro? Yeah, I'm gay. It's something mommy teaches you in 3rd grade to say to the bully at recess. You're so fat. Yeah, I am fat. It's not a good retort. Once again, Future's allowed to. I think that's a critique against Kendrick that I would give. Future's allowed to do what he wants. But for Drake, that's your version of the response, is to just do what Kendrick says you do?
Molly Santana isn't even from Atlanta, so I don't see her place on this song.
Oh, wait till you hear it.
Okay.
It's real bad, in my opinion. And the most basic Future verse ever.
Still on that Britney girl, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta nigga twin, you know what I'm saying? They say twin. Know what I'm saying? Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, I'll tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying? Ask Pluto Banker 21, you know what I'm saying? I done put up half, what's done is done, you know what I'm saying? 2 cars in the back, 2 in the front, you know what I'm saying? They so down for me, gotta
His flow was better than the other songs, in my opinion. He's feeling like the energy a little bit more.
Me and Hendrix back by popular demand. Got a 3-ticket Richie on my hand. I went St. John the Baptist on the land.
Do you understand that? No, with your theology expertise.
And I'm quick to turn a hater to a fan. Niggas standing 10 toes on quicksand. If they could've been, they would've been, but they can't. Embarrassment, the only thing I'm getting secondhand. It costs a lot for that Mercedes stretch sedan. She said it's stop for life because I'm back with Taliban. Come right now, bring a friend for my friend.
I remember when Yeet would rap about the Taliban all the time, and I was like, ooh, this is edgy, this is different. This is ass. This is awful.
Tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying?
Atlanta tell you about me, bro. Atlanta like me. They like me. They love me. They love me in Atlanta. That's not Kendrick's point. Kendrick's point is that you use Atlanta artists to help make you seem more tough, and you can get listens off of their tough guy music. Beat switch. What else? Drake loves his whisper. What else? It's like, it's just kind of cringy to me.
Can't even tell you what day it is. I've been in Turks so long, I live here.
Another really relatable line right there. I've been in Turks and Caicos so long, guys, I don't even know what day of the week it is.
Can't even tell you what day it is. Can't even tell you what bitch you be staying at. Can't even tell you what day it is. She pull it right out of purse and she playing it. Note on the sheet and she laying it. Bought a condo up the street and she standing. Bring all the freaks, the friends, the skirt and the sprinter. They wanna play Miley Santana. Used to cook hand on my tan. The way we was boxing, you think we went hand to hand.
Thoughts on Future's verse? Whole lot of nothing to me.
I just fucked their feelings up on some pride shit. I just fucked Chanel up on some lie shit. Molly Santana gon' make them rewind it. Diamonds on diamonds and hammers on hammers. I'm a big shot where these hoes just around us. Talking about billions, he talking on camera. Think he a 30, he ain't nothing but a rental. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana. Molly Santana, new Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
The girl on
Iceman Turn.
the girl on Franchise by Travis Scott.
MIA?
Yeah, MIA. That's everybody right now. Not just Molly Santana, that is everybody.
Iceman turn like we knew that the tables would. Iceman back outside for the greater good. Fuck you, pussy, but shout out your neighborhood. I get mentioned a lot by a bunch of people that I wish I never met. We sharing women that I already fucked at the height of my success. All you pussy boys losing it and you need to take meds. Hey, when I tell you dip, cause it's ice time, bitch, it ain't the fake fed.
Ice time.
Iceman turn, what else? Iceman turn, what else?
Ooh, it's so cold in here in our Drake
Iceman turn.
freeze chamber. Thoughts on all these Iceman lines at the end? Iceman turned like we knew the tables would. I can't. Ran to Atlanta. This is like people's favorite song.
How?
Because it's got Future. Future does have a hold over Atlanta. Nobody doubts that. I think We don't talk about Atlanta on this show anymore.
We're banned.
We're banned from talking about Atlanta after Metro Boomin. This might be the worst song on the album. Shebang.
Yeah,
Ice.
ice. Yo. Manish on the beat, shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head.
That was the most viral clip. This is Dr. Seuss. Manish on the beat, shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head?
I can see why, but
It's so bad.
this doesn't stick out to me. I feel like a lot of
How much I
Drake's
got? A lot.
recent
Don't leave
work
again,
sounds
I
like
won't.
this.
Thinking of trying me, do like Bryson, pussy ass nigga, and don't. Can I forgive? I can't. What do I need? Some head. Shorty keep asking to date. She tryna finesse Polly Market for bread. Where's the beef? It's cooked. Where's the boy? He's booked. Don't even recognize.
It's like the
none of
Marvin
these
Gaye
niggas at the top
album
of the
cover where
charts.
he's
I
like, what's
look.
going on?
Am I upset?
He's
A
like
bit.
all of his albums, he's always
That's when
asking
you
a
drop
question in
bullshit.
the name. That's
I
straight.
did press play on that hoe. Mid, skip. What should I take? A trip? Who should I take?
Mid,
His bitch.
skip. Drake, that's you.
Tennis lessons
Drake,
with
that's
the
you.
Nike skirt on and
The lack of self-awareness is truly incredible. To release 3 mediocre projects and complain that other people are mid, skip.
What kind of clip? Extendo. What kind of switch? Not Nintendo. Y'all hanging out with friends.
Boom! So bad. Drake doesn't, like, Drake's not a gangster.
Are guns even legal in
She said she
Canada?
miss me in the past. God, it ain't better than that. So with life, it's lit. But I know it get better than that. I know it get better than that. I know it get better than that.
Niche on the beach, shebang. All of my ops, I did. Kendrick is as big as he's ever been. Kendrick is your biggest op. A$AP Rocky has one of the top albums of the year with Don't Be Dumb. Rick Ross is dropping Stone Man this summer. Like,
Manish on the beat, shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head. How much I got? A lot. Don't leave again, I won't. Thinking of trying me, do like Bryson, pussy ass nigga, and
beat switched up.
don't. 40, what's up, shebang. All of my ops, they this. What am I now, possess? How do I feel to refresh? Secrets I know got you stressed.
This
Will
is
I
like
take those
you're
to my
rapping in
day?
high school.
Haven't decided just
And
yet.
you just put words together that rhyme because you don't know how to rap.
40, what's up, shebang. All of my ops, they this. Please don't put me to the test. They tryna get back on the net. I'm tryna get back in the flesh. Yeah.
We're done, right? With that one, surely we're done. This is most of the reaction last time around. We'll stop here, Amir. Make them pay. We've reached our first landmark. That's how I guess we'll go through it. Thoughts?
How much more?
Too much.
Yeah. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free.
Manish on the beach, shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head.
I just wanna be.
It's another soul sample laid back.
Yeah. Look. Albany Marina, they done served us 100 subpoenas. I done got my shit inside arenas like Gilbert Arenas. I remember lobster ravioli up at Serafina. I was in a dream hotel before I was in a loop like a carabiner. Yeah. And shout to all the sweet teens from Wilhelmina who tell me at the white party, Drake, I love the album, man. Well, I mean, you're kinda genius. And like Dip said, they really mean it. Yeah, I need compliments cause lately it's just falling outs and disagreements. Industry is really evil. And I face the way they paint me, but it hurts just like the Philly Eagles. LA love the sound, I could play a show for 1 million people. Don't be surprised, you see the whole YMCA just like the village people. These niggas measuring their dick size in millimeters. I rack up a tab in Chanel cause I do buy everything like I'm Middle Eastern. But I realize it's gotta get a little deeper.
Back to the it's gotta get a little deeper, right?
Flipping dough like Little Caesars. I'm trying to catch one of you boys stargazing in the field like little leaguers. Yeah.
And ain't no passes for you crip walking, all of that diss talking, kiddo beat it. I'm supposed to be my brother's keeper, so don't make us hit another buzzer beater. And don't be suddenly eager to hit me up and have no discussions either. Now you gotta plan a meeting with me just like the Russian.
I think this would be good to test an actual Drake fan. If you played Make Them Pay versus Make Them Cry, and see if they could tell the difference without seeing the name of the song. The flow's the same, the beat's so similar, the content of the lyrics is so
similar. You niggas run and talk to hold for a second opinion. Me, I stood 10 T's and accepted the mission. Cause I much rather death than submission. How can you press the ignition and let some memories of the past affect your decision? I love you cause of the history, but if we being real, I can never forget you. And you never call me back, but destiny's written.
Dude, don't want to mess with the BD.
Fuck a big three anyway, there was too many chefs in the kitchen.
Fuck the big three anyway, there were too many chefs in the kitchen. You put out the song! You put out the song! J. Cole put out the song! You dumbasses! That got my cortisol up. You put out the song. We the big three like we started the league. Is it K. Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? Also kind of another fucking Dr. Seuss rhyme. Fuck the big three. There's too many chefs in the kitchen. Let's just read this part. Where is it on here? And now they got a new goat and we got to test the position. Damn, who is this guy for real? I guess a magician. 100 million streams vanished. No one got questions for. I saw something Spotify fucked up Drake's streams. Day one for Iceman. He had way more streams and they took him off because they were like double counting the album or something. Drake, that's you. That's the music industry. They fuck up. They do bullshit. They get radio play. They push their people. Everybody thinks the industry's out to get them. You guys are the industry. You are. It's all of you.
No one got questions for niggas. Well, maybe I'm best as the villain, cause I got real numbers on niggas who said they got billions. I got all the chains that they ever repped in Virginia. I got niggas' prized possessions, I get possessive on niggas. I impressing everything, I'll get impressive on niggas. I got problems with people who I would've never dreamed. And that's dragging people in who don't wanna get in between. Dog, I was Aiden Ross with streams before Aiden Ross had ever streamed. And Cali, you know what I mean. The beef was fully live, you went halal and got on your dean. And your people are still waiting for a free Palestine. But apparently everything is in black and white and red and green.
Damn. I hate when Drake does that. It's like when people laugh at their own joke. Look, I do that too. I get it. But this is written word. Damn, that line was so tough. I'm going to put damn in here. Should we ban Aiden Ross bars from hip-hop? This is the second time Drake has done an Aiden Ross bar. Should we ban them? Is it too much?
I think we should ban Drake from hip-hop.
For real, I'm sensing
sound like Kendrick right now.
I'm greater than everybody like some shredded cheese. I was
what about that line? I'm grading everybody like some cheddar cheese.
Shout out to Cherokee D and Sky Black, cause they was at my birthday when I was searching big booty ebonies. Jeez, now the penthouse in Bahamas is right next to Jordan like I'm Lebanese. And apparently niggas' souls is for sale like the 7 Seas. I gave you everything you ever need, but let me find out that Amex the only ones that credit me for making y'all everything you could never be.
My sixth sense is kicking in,
cause all I hear is people that are dead to me. And that's why I'm turning on my rare receipts to let you know that everything that's said to me will forever be stored in my memory. I'm better off independent, they should let them lead. Cause I just wanna be.
Did he make them pay in this song? To you? Not to me. I thought this was terrible. Once again, the bars. There were some Drake fans that were losing their mind at this song. Wait, he was Aiden Rick Ross with streams before Aiden Ross had streamed. Oh my god! Lyrical!
This is like lyrical or conscious rap if Drake had like no conscious, no...
I don't know if he does.
Intelligent
I don't know if he does.
That, I think I heard the worst line in the history of hip-hop ever.
What?
Now.
The Big Booty Ebonese?
They was at my birthday when I was searching Big Booty Ebonese. That has nothing to do with anything he's talking about. He just wanted to say that. It wasn't. I don't even think he was trying to find something that rhymed with whatever 7 C's or whatever. He just wanted to say that, and he made everything else rhyme around Big Booty Ebony's.
Why don't you like that bar?
Like, there is no way you could possibly stretch your search history, let's call it, into a meaningful...
All right, burning bridges, bro. He sounds like a fucking farm animal. Waking you up in the morning. You know the memes where it's like, thank you, Drake. I was in a wheelchair for 6 years, but today I stood up to turn off your music. That's how these songs feel to me. It's like, you could have this as your alarm in the morning, because you sure as shit wouldn't let this continue to play.
I'm only concerned because, obviously, his audience is of the age where they've never searched up Big Booty Ebony's, so this is gonna be their introduction.
Is it better than pedophile raps, though?
I just can't move away.
I think
That's Drake's fault, though.
Drake and Kendrick
That's Drake's fault.
Put together by the elites in a pedophile that Big Booty Ebony wrote.
I cannot relocate. We just got a post up here. I promise things will be okay. Cause I love you, babe. Yeah, but they love me too much here. I cannot. Yeah. Damn.
Drake, I love you. Drake, I'm iced out. Ooh.
Getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah. I'm with nowhere like I'm Chris Kringle. Yeah. Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn. Where she at? Yeah.
Where?
She at?
Where?
She ain't post you on the Instagram? Are you fucking... I'm 40, you're 40, Drake! You're 40 caring about fucking Instagram!
Look in the mirror, see what I can get you. Yeah. You should be swimming with the fucking fishes. But I still got love for your missus and a sister. So I told Capo we can't burn them bridges. Yeah. You saw my brother, you was trying to fix it. Now you drop your album and you back dissing.
That's you!
Yeah.
You dropped your album and you're back dissing! It just makes me think he's fucking stupid. That's a cognitive dissonance right there. That's what you're doing!
Capo got so many watches, he might clock a nigga. Capo got so many
These lines just have
watches,
nothing
he
to
needs
do with anything.
supervision.
Why are you like trying to
it's all
craft
like you're superstitious.
nifty little one-liners?
Damn,
Doesn't mean anything.
damn. I push you niggas through the ringer. Yeah, you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah, I'm with nowhere like I'm Chris Kringle.
Yeah, there's no energy to me. All of these songs are like, they say, we'll get to Bully. They say some of the songs on Bully sound like Kanye recorded them while sitting down. This to me sounds like Drake just woke up. I'm gonna move it up, Chris Kringle. I'm off of Quay and make my body tingle. Shawty, real damn, ice. He's just spamming the soundboard. Damn, yeah, ice.
Yo, baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn.
Where's she at?
Where she at?
Can't
Where
find
she
her.
at? Yo, baby mama.
Thank you.
This song got leaked last year. It was pretty decent. In fact, I would argue it could have been the best song on the album. There is a surprise waiting for you halfway through. I don't think of it, don't say it out loud. But what does Drake like to do? And I'm going to put it like that, because the one thing he had going for him on this song, he says, what if I didn't do that anymore?
Yeah. For the city though. Yeah. I gotta light the tower
with this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Little Middle Eastern sample.
Out in the 6, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and Leader got habits together. Like couples vacation, they packing together. Like rushing to finish, they'll slap it together. The charges like COVID, they'll catch it together. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard wrong on the call. I sent them a sack cause I wanted you shipped to the king. When you was a part of the team, we used to be planning our Mexico trip in the spring. We must have been dealing in spur of the moment. Cause why did we think you could get us a ring? They bragging about how you went home, the fucker they ain't on. Crody, we threw him away. G-Pop sent us a real one from Dago, and next thing we knew we was doing parades. Fuck all you pussy man who could relate. Might just go take me a walk by the sea. They diss on a boy till they blew in the face. I put all them faces blue in the safe. Really can't find me the words, you niggas is birds. I wish that I knew what to say.
Was right.
Maybe a block, I don't see a face. Your first time back since back in the day. First time lit since back in the day. We needed that chip since back in the day. My mind on the money, I'm racking my brain. And none of you pussies is acting the same. Yeah, none of you is acting the same. None of you is acting the same. Mind on my money, I'm racking my brain. Go to the hotel right after your game. I'm come to your show and get back on the plane. But don't stick around in the 6. Don't stick around in the 6.
Yeah. Boy gotta dip out of 6, run out of 6, just like it did. Why was TPS at
Come
my
back to
crib
these
until
lines.
you boy slid? It is what it is. Check signing is my kink, pushing out ink. I feel like a squid. I would probably need a YouTube search just for me to do a laundry load. Alex Moss trying to bring me back 100 years from now. He got my body froze. All these niggas want a head tap. I did more damage off a body blow. I can hit you off the iPhone shit. Let me hit you off the lobby phone. Niggas gotta be around, head on swivel, cause we are not alone. Niggas gotta be around ice on the same shit like we monotone. Niggas gotta be around ice with the sticks. I'm like a hockey coach. Niggas better have a bag with a pipe like they came from a... What? Bag with a pipe like they came from a Scottish home. Damn way niggas talking about ice must be a cell on microphone. How you niggas go from asking for some tickets, now you niggas trying to stop the show. Ironic cause the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm hot and cold.
That's what your thought right there. Ironic because the Iceman was a nice man, now I'm hot and cold.
Why was TPS at my crib until you boys...
This guy actually put that on a song.
Check signing is my kink, pushing out ink. I feel like a squid.
So this is to me two songs in one. The first half is this Middle Eastern beat, which was the best beat selection out of the whole album. And the second half is just like, ba 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 ba.
Okay.
This song is a diss to Kendrick. Supposedly, when Kendrick did 2 shows in Toronto on the GNX tour, he did not stay in Toronto between the nights. He flew to New York and then flew back to Toronto. Drake speculates that this was for his safety and that he was scared because he thought Drake might do something. And that also, while Kendrick was inside of Toronto, police, the TPS, were sent to Drake's house to keep an eye on him. Whether Kendrick was in charge of that or not, I mean, that could have been the city themselves. But he takes this as a diss to Kendrick. Boy, got to dip out the 6, run out the 6 just like you did. Why was TPS in my crib until you boys slid? You want to act tough like that? Do not put ironic because the Iceman was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold. That's the worst bar I've ever heard. I'm not kidding. That's the worst bar I've ever heard. And why it's the worst bar I've ever heard, I have one reason. It's not the fact that he says something corny. To me, that's the worst one ever because he thinks that was tough. He really thinks that was a good line. You are 40 years old, arguably the most popular rapper in the world. Ironic because the Iceman was a nice man. Now I'm hot and cold. Get the fuck out of here. That is, oh my God. I'm gonna let you go. You gotta have thoughts on this one, surely.
I liked the line about him not knowing how to do laundry. Because who is seriously a threat to killing somebody when they don't do their own laundry? Even like organized crime syndicates, I'm sure they do their own laundry. Because they're not like
I'm not
corporate elites like Drake.
You didn't like it.
I haven't liked anything so far.
I feel like you're not as mad at this being in a rap song as me.
I just heard him talk about him searching Big Booty Ebony's. The bar is low. He's not gonna go
And
lower.
Don't worry, we're not even halfway through the album. Alright, 21.
Pussies is acting the same. I know my money, I'm racking my
He already
brain.
used that bar
Pussy could
on this
never
album.
get
I
back
know my
with the
money, I'm
game.
racking
Go
my
to the
brain.
hotel right after your game. I come to your
Go to
show
the
and get
hotel right
back
after
on
your
the plane.
game.
This contract talk is frying my brain. The numbers they talking, the action insane.
It's bees on the table, bees on the table.
I can skip this one if you want to.
Bees on the table.
I already know that he says this for the rest of the song.
Now we got the single. Do you even remember
I
what did
don't
I
give a
miss?
fuck if you love me.
I
don't give a fuck
remember
if
just
you
what did I
like me.
miss?
Ask
I thought
me
that's
how
dumb
you
because he didn't
feel.
miss shit.
Can't say it didn't surprise
Wait, the
me.
boys on
That's all I
vacation.
look to my
Shit,
right.
what I
You
missed?
niggas was standing beside me. And some people I love.
I can't talk about it
Hang
again.
around
I think he did change the end of the song.
Yeah. Let's go, let's go. I'm cooking with y'all and all in my crib.
I think the outro is longer on the album version. I could be wrong. This is the biggest song off the album just because, you know, single.
Hey.
I need some really big things. They got some really large things. I think you gotta look at all of Drake's music in a new lens. If his raps were never that good.
I can't talk on bro case cause it's sticky. Free tea and free greasy, my Achilles. My youngest put locks on the city, so niggas be shit to come out when it's litty. See, that's the Cody, so free him. These niggas are joking, I wouldn't wanna be him. I be the producer, like, what's the BPM? I
My
cannot
boys don't do
de-escalate
it for
cause we
clout.
see 'em.
If they do, they
My
cover
young
their
ones don't
head
do it
and
for
their
clout.
mouth.
If they do it, they cover their head and their mouth. Swear there's some shit I'm forgetting.
I be
about.
with
03 at
them
the slime
from
when
the
they let
6
him out.
that you stay
I be with
talking
them
on
guys from
Reddit
the
about.
6 that you niggas stay talking on Reddit about. Say a whole lot, but we saw you and we had you begging it out. Remember that shit? Twisting it. Yeah, he's twisting his fingers and looking at me. Twisting some shit up that I never seen. Twisting it up, I don't know.
You heard
what
the whole
that
song.
means.
You ready? Thoughts on this one?
None.
Like, this is bad to me. This isn't just like, you know, mediocre. This is bad to me. These are bad songs. And
I'm just so bored. There's nothing happening.
thank you. Habibti is the worst album because it's even more boring than this. I tried to react to that one. It was really, really rough. For this one, though, it's like, okay, this is an album. It has a couple different songs, right? I'm talking about the general concept of an album. Maybe you have some fast rap songs, and maybe you have a couple R&B songs, and maybe you have something experimental. But the album is all of that. To me, this is the biggest example of laziness. Because Drake has 3 albums with, I would say, his 3 types of sounds that he's, you know, done in the last 5 years or so. Honestly, never mind being that Attempted House in 2022. But this was just, all right, Iceman's rap. Habibti, Attempted House. Maid of Honor is like sexy red R&B. I think they say, like Habibti maybe is a little bit more R&B. This is my point, though. This should be one album. And you should cut 75% of these rap songs. You could cut 75% of each one of these albums and still have 75% of what's left to cut. There is so much here that is non-existent in terms of value. There is nothing in these songs. Throwaways. Absolute throwaways. And Drake, to me, is a fucking chart manipulator. Because he just releases throwaways, now has 3 separate albums, and then gets a record off of it. Like, hey, look, I got 3 albums in the top 3 spots off debut.
That's what I'm saying.
It's unethical. It's unethical hoops.
He raps like SGA plays basketball.
There's a
putting up
reason he's in
stats,
love.
But it doesn't matter because it's not fun to watch. It's not fun to listen to. It's boring.
I'm with you. I'm with you all the way.
Yeah.
There's another thought. He goes, too hot for the radio.
Hey, well, yeah, hey, all right. Look, listen up, it's about to be smoke. Ain't nothing but some shit I wrote about a rich ass nigga that's deep in the game. They call me Drizzy Drake.
He tries to pull TV off. He tries to rap on a West Coast beat the second half. It switches.
Yeah, what? I'ma show you what to do, little nigga. Hey, I'ma show you what to do, little boy. Hey, I'ma show you what. Hey, first off, I'm
make real time smacks. Boy, you know the model gotta push it to the mag. Back when they was asking about where Davidson was at, now everybody got a blue 30 on their bag. Must have heard about us, gotta catch up to the slaps. Yeah, it had once as me and YG rap. Fags, 900 million for the trash.
He can't rap like Kendrick.
Try and get back to that. This new shit, you could have kept it on the laugh.
Careful. Don't try that ever again, Drake.
Strippers on my lap. I'm about to
Make Them Remember, next pillar of the album. I'd say you're 75% through
My
now.
social battery is drained. For real, for real.
God, you're fucking 40.
Came from hearing a lot of niggas cop a lot of pleas like, oh brother, you know we brothers, it's never been nothing. I tell you, sending me that owl emoji, my DM ain't gonna mean nothing.
It's like, let me spend the
try
first
coming
45
around
seconds of
with
the
a
song
score
talking
back
about
to 10
nothing,
nothing.
just wasting your fucking
For real.
time. For real. Don't send me that owl
I want
emoji.
that
Don't send me, you ain't OVO.
Look up. Turbulent flights, dodging cumulus
hotel
clouds.
eating
Squares
food.
drawing a line, but we at the root of it now.
Doing other
It
things.
feels
Squares
like
drawn
I
on
got
the
a
line,
lot
but
of
we at the
even
root of
times,
it
so I don't know
now.
if these are wins or not based on what's suitable now. You don't even hear me though.
Yoni.
You put that jacket on anybody, your funeral bound. But like the goalposts, I'm out here just moving around. They say conclusions were drawn, but I'm in super denial. What is a
I call
loss?
this. I got to think about the best way to word this. Just from journalism and stuff. When I hear this type of writing in news a lot, I call it redefining the status quo. You say something and you immediately contradict it. For many, sports is an outlet to exert their pain, but for Wyatt, it's something a little more. Like you say something, and then here's the exception. Here's what's different. You put the jacket on anybody, you're funeral bound. But like the goalposts, I'm moving around. He says something, and then there's the exemption, the contradiction, the break away from the norm. And that's his writing style to me. And it's so predictable, and it's on so many different songs. You just see it. He says something, but he's not like that. I'm a goalpost, the way I'm moving around. It's one-liners. It's corny, it's fucking terrible, and it's another mid-ass song. We used to have one, I think there was an album with 2 timestamp records. Yeah, in this new version of them, we got 4 on one album. And you released 3 albums. We do not need this. We do not need this.
I'll be damned if I'm losing it now. Ay, well, yeah, his and hers it. I don't like going to Vegas, I start missing Virgil. He'd be sick if he was witnessing this shit in person. All these pussy niggas
Is he
tripping
trying to
like they
copy,
took
like,
the hurdle.
Kodak Black
All
here?
these pussy niggas acting like they missed the murder.
He's trying to copy
All these
something and
Arab
it's
women
not
treat me like
working.
the Prince of Persia. Speak on me and gain a lot just like the dish detergent. I put CC's on that hoe just like a titty. Yeah. Hey.
DJ Frisco 954.
Damn. Damn. Yeah. Hey. Look. A little birdie said you did me dirty. And the story keep on getting worse, I'm getting worried. Yeah, I'm going up, I'm going vertically. 2009, I'm lit, I told him hurry up and book me. Yeah, hurry up and book me before I charge a fortune. Lauren, why you acting like I'm not important?
Once
to you?
again,
You was
you've
there
heard this
24
before.
when
You've heard
niggas
this
shot
song.
the
I'm
door.
sick of
See
all
ya
these people.
outside again. I thought
I'm
your
sick.
ass went
I'm sick of it. I'm
corporate.
sick of it. I'm
Put
sick of
the
it.
X in
Drake is an
expensive,
angry
girl,
soul.
I used to fuck it slow. I used
He's
to
an
leave it
angry
in.
soul.
I used
He's
to
mad
hate
at the
tour.
world.
I ain't wanna leave again.
I don't even
Now
really know if
the
he's that
truth
mad,
about
but
you
he
and
makes
I'm
it sound
free
like he
again.
is. Don't worry.
I don't know, you tell me.
Ready? 45 seconds of talking.
I feel
Feel like no thanks to
alive, no thanks to you.
We're skipping this one, right? Surely?
What is
No, unless you like it. No, I mean, that's my goal right now. Is there one song you will like?
Yeah.
Is the Sexy Red feature on this album or the other?
Oh, there's 2 of them. I gotta play that one for you. Don't worry, because that song might be the most offensive to listen to.
I feel like that might be. You know, I don't want to feel good. That's long gone. I don't want to be happy with listening to this. I just want to feel emotion.
Right?
I feel angry.
This is really
It's
boring.
just so boring.
This is really, really boring. Another 5-minute song. This isn't even including, right, the last one I think is Make Them Remember. You've had 4 songs already that are 5 minutes in length of this style of rapping. You have 5 types of this song. That's terrible. That's not a good album. You shouldn't have this much of it. Make Them Know. This is the last one, right? Yeah, we did it. Make Them Know. And guess what? 4 minutes of the same style back to back. Hey, I tried and I tried till the R switch placed with the I. which is like,
I tried and tried and tried.
Okay, we're
To the
using some
heart
more
switch place with the eye.
let's see if we can figure this out. I tried until I got tired. Oh my God! That's Iceman! That's Iceman! Get the fuck out of here! It's so bad! It's so bad! It's so bad! Sorry.
I never forget that July, the worst that I felt in a while. I'm glad that you think that I'm soft. I'm glad that you think that I'm shy.
You're 40 years old, brother. You are 40 years old. You like to talk all this game about you being a player, and you want to act here like you're the freaking sub in the relationship. I'm glad you think I'm soft and I'm shy. Here's the next song. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna get the gang. You don't roll up on us on the 6, Kendrick? I'm glad that you think I'm shy. He's an actor. In any part of his life, he's an actor. He acts in his music. He acts in commercials. He just had a commercial with KD, and he acts like this. You cannot act tough and act like this. It just doesn't work. It's not convincing, and I think the only people who fall for it are dumb people, and that happens to be a lot of your audience, Drake, in my opinion. You have a lot of morons who listen to you, but they give you money. You won the game, but you won the game, and what do you have to show for it? You were the McDonald's of music. That's what you were. You're the most popular brand, but do people really respect you? Broke people. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, that's McDonald's, right? They're not getting the Michelin 5-star. They're getting the fucking Happy Meal for the little kid on fucking summer break. And mommy's got to take him somewhere to eat before she loses her mind. That's all I'm saying. I tried until I got tired. Oh.
I think I figured out like why this sounds so bad. I think he gets stuck on one sound that he has to rhyme words with, and he doesn't know how to get out of it. He either does that like awkward little damn and then switches it, or he does like a y'all ain't hearing me though and then switches it, or the beat just switches, because I don't think he remembers how to like switch up his flow or switch up his rhymes without it being 4 minutes of just,
or without a ghostwriter,
why die,
or without a ghostwriter.
I think
where's his writing team?
I think his ghostwriter might have been AI for this one. I don't think people talk about that, but I'm about 30% convinced that AI was involved with the writing of this album.
I'd be a lot more heavy on more than like maybe like, look, it's okay to have a writing team. I think music is like movies. Sometimes it does take a team. I think, some music is really good if it's completely your own work, but it's okay to have a team. It's also okay to have a team that says, hey, this shit sucks. Let's make this one album and we're going to make it 7 songs long and it's still going to be terrible. I don't even want to listen to it. There might be a bar where like Drake wants you to go, ooh, but there's nothing good there. There's nothing good, in my humble opinion. So, I'm going to pull up the other one real quick.
Please don't make me listen to the entire thing.
No, fuck, I don't want to listen. Bro, it's fucking... If you thought that was miserable. Also, Drake's mom and his dad are on this cover of this one, and his first song's called Ho Phase. Imagine you make an album with your mom on the cover, and the first song is Ho Phase. Hey, Ma, this one for you, you fucking hoe. Like, what? Yo, you gotta listen to this one, though.
What am I supposed to think about?
Settling down soon, please. Settling down. I don't want you all over the world no more. You've seen a lot of stuff. It's good enough. Time for you to settle down.
Don't you like Sandra staring at you?
You're ruining my day. I'm having motion, Mom. It's like that. It's like that.
Imagine having to listen to all 3 of these back to back to back.
I couldn't.
You don't. Like, this isn't even something, the more you digest, it grows on you. This is singing Drake, right? You listen to an hour of boring-ass rap, then you got 45 minutes of boring-ass singing. At least there's no Iceman references. You better be scared of the Iceman, or you gon' freeze.
like that, it's like that.
Does this make you feel a way at least?
It's like that,
I'm starting to feel annoyed. Less bored, more annoyed.
Which would you rather feel?
Neither.
I'd be going through.
If I had to pick one.
40 years old.
Put that car in your own name. Put that crib in your own name. Life just harder, you don't say. Yeah, you need a little more fucking donation. Heard you wanna
This is the sexy rap feature.
Who cares what the people
Wait.
smack it?
You're not ready for this shit, bro. You're not
Smack
ready.
it.
Just steals a house sample and does nothing with it.
First thing, can I get consent? I am a gentleman. Girl, your face an 8 and your ass is a 10. Girl, what's in that drink? It tastes like medicine. I need a bad bitch to come take my innocence. Remind me that I'm him again and where I've been again. Rock hard since you stood up, girl, so please don't sit again. Shit won't feel sweet again until we meet again.
Need to turn it up here.
Bend over, touch your feet again. I smack that ass. Smack that ass
might be a little
until
loud,
I leave a
stream.
print. Smack that ass. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. I smack that ass. Smack that ass until I leave a print. I smack that ass. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. Damn.
Smack that ass. Smack that big ol' ass out. Smack that ass.
Smack it.
Smack that big ol' ass out. Smack that ass.
Smack it.
Smack that.
What I realize is the one thing you think you like about this song is just the original song.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit there is
And
very
it's a
nice,
significantly
girl.
better
That
song.
shit is really the steak and syrup on a cherry ice, girl. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I really want. Like I'm Scary Spice, girl. I'ma bring you to a balcony out in paradise and then smack that ass. Smack that ass until I leave a print. I'll smack that ass. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. I'll smack that ass. Smack
I
that
actually,
ass
so
until
sorry, I gotta
leave a
pause
print.
on this. The way these were released, at least when you know, there's a timeline of albums. It goes Maid of Honor, Iceman, Habibti, or whatever it's called. So I didn't know, really, we didn't know, like, instantly when they dropped what the three differences were. So I just clicked on this one first. I got halfway through Maiden of Honor, and I was like, this is terrible. So then I went to Iceman. And I went through all of Iceman, I'm like, this is terrible. Then I went on to Habibti, and I skipped through that because I'm like, this is terrible. But this is what I started with. So
Wow.
I was at least like, holy shit, this was like funny bad. Then I went to Iceman and got bored.
I'll smack that ass. Smack
Don't
that
worry.
ass until it's cheetah print.
The
Damn.
second place GOAT award next to Glorilla. I think Glorilla is good compared to Sexy Red.
Smack that big ol' ass out. Smack that ass. Smack that big ol' ass out.
Clap
No,
with
you're
no
not.
hands. Alright, we gon' start the basic step, ladies. Nice and slow. To the left, to the right. Throw it back now, y'all. One cheek this time, two cheeks this time. Throw it down there, y'all. Now turn
Fucking
around.
gym teacher music, bro.
Alright, now it's time to go up some notches. To the left, to the right. Take it back now, y'all. One smack this time. One smack this time. Left cheek, 2 pumps. Right cheek, 2 pumps.
Hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Girl, it's your birthday. You can cry if you want to.
Fuck Drake!
You can walk in the
I was
mall.
vibing.
You can
I was
buy
clapping
what
that
you
left
want
cheek.
to.
I was clapping that right cheek. I was going 1, 2, sexy on me going. Fuck this album. This album debuted at like number 2.
Told you I want you. Clap with no hands.
You gotta let me know what you think on this one.
Smack it.
Smack that big ol' ass out. Smack that ass.
I felt something. Even though it was pain, like,
This is the best song out of all 3 albums. Because it's so bad, it's kind of funny.
I don't even think it's like that bad. He's
Clap that ass. One cheek this time.
instead of talking
Left cheek
about
this
instead
time.
of talking
Come
about
on,
big
bro.
booty
We
ebonies,
got- we
you just
got-
put a big booty ebony on the song. And she's like, "Yeah, I was at Drake's birthday in his search bar, ayo." And it was over like a stolen beat that somehow got cleared.
I mean, yeah, it's like you didn't really do much with the sample. But
but the
it's
sample
so
was there,
bad.
and that made it more fun
One
to
cheek
listen
this
to.
time, left cheek this time, Let's crank it up now.
And then she changed it to pumps instead of smack. It was pumps, and I was like, ooh.
Fucking the lyrics, bro. Fucking Sexy Red is a way with words, right? Just a wordsmith. We also have the other single, which got released.
Does
Which
my hair
one?
look beautiful?
Which didn't make Iceman,
My
in case you
titties
didn't
look right?
notice.
Think I can knock a boy off right now?
All the girls that's here for the truth, come put both hands on a DJ booth. Then
Can you
wind
skip
your
to the
waist
Central
big
C
man
verse? I
sound.
don't wanna
Get
hear
too
Drake
stiff
talking
'cause the
anymore.
thing's too
You don't want to
round,
hear him in
good
the
God.
Crody voice?
I hate him.
I get those stiff 'cause that thing's still around, good God.
Gang, I'll bring you around. If I go to the bar,
This guy
I'll
wanted to
bring you
act tough
around.
on the
Which
other
one?
album he released.
Which one? You're not like the things you're around. You're a real good girl, so I'm bringing you down. But come to the bed, I'll fling you around. What? These guys can't make songs for the gal, them. Trust me, this how the single should sound. Fuck anyone that's bringing you down. Sweetheart, you're doing your thing right now. Good God. Yeah, all the girls that's here for the truth, come put two hands on the DJ
The
booth
accent shit
and
from
wind
Drake
your
is
waist
the
for a
worst
real
thing I've
good
ever
youth. And you want Central, your ex, which one? You want friends of success, which one? Tell the sound man, spin this one.
Is he
Play
40
this
years
for the
old,
gal,
like
them
code
party
switching right now?
done.
God forbid a girl's trying to have fun. I got X if you wanna take drugs. Do you wanna have sex or do you wanna make love? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Got a fairy ting and I got a witch
I just
one.
like his
a G'd
flow.
up ting that I
It doesn't
bring
sound
six
fake
round
with
and I got a
Central C.
Good girl, snitch one. Too many gal now I
Doesn't
got
sound
switch
good.
one. Turn the hotel to a 20 V1. 360, my head got spun. Junk in the trunk, can't
Turn the
see it
hotel
from
to a
front. Got your
20
body is
V1.
T, it's pain, I'm sprung. Your backside weighing
shit.
you down 1 ton. I got a chopstick for your 1 ton. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Put coin in a slot, you just hit jackpot.
Hey.
All right,
All
ready?
the girls
Let's
that's
ruin
here
the
for
second half of the
truth,
song,
come put
please.
two hands on the DJ booth, then wind your waist for work, work, work. Your last man broke, you still get served. I'm at the carriage as a London burst.
What are your thoughts on Maid of Honor? Because that's pretty much it. The rest of the songs are just
boring.
boring.
For the truth, come put two hands on the DJ booth, then wind your waist for the 6-side you, then hey, you want Sanchez.
I'm trying to see if there's even anything worth it on Habibti.
Oh, please don't.
Let's see. WNBA was terrible. Oh, there's another Sexy Red song. We gotta run it back for sex. Alright, this one's called Her Not There.
I mean like that.
I think Sexy came up with the title.
Right there, yeah, they.
Her Not There. Put it in this hole. That's what she's saying.
For me, you should.
This shit is...
Right here, right there.
Look, I'm not the one to say that music is demonic as shit. This shit is like...
Wish I
Like, when did they just start letting, like, porn play on Spotify?
You and I are both in our prime, and that's why.
And I get that this isn't how this type of music is made to be listened to. Like, look at the lyrics. Does it sound good? In Drake's mind, and probably in reality, it's like, let's just play it at the club. And Shirley is gonna dance to this one, Brody. That's dumb to me. You can AI this. The whole album sounds like it's worse than Iceman.
It's been a while since I was with you. I lost myself a little. You see why? Hands, they never get dirty. I'm not even leaving. I'm on it. You know I'm fit.
It's nice to meet you. It's a jumbo honey bun for an 8-boy feature. Your BM ain't got no money on. Come get with a keeper. I tell him go deeper. He turn to me. I'm ready to kill.
This is terrible. Right? This is true. You couldn't make it through this album. I couldn't. I know for certain. I mean, we skipped through Maid of Honor. I listened through all of Iceman, half of Maid of Honor, and I got to this shit. And when I started hearing this on every song, this song's terrible.
To all the sweethearts and the dates I've had.
I feel complicit in like evil by listening to this.
Describe me as a man.
I feel like it's investing in like Palantir or like, you know, Boeing. I feel like it's investing in a company that's like helping commit a genocide by listening to this album.
Girl, wanna have fun. Which one? Which one? I think which one's my favorite one because I think Central C, like, it's just a fun flow.
My favorite was the
God forbid a girl wanna have fun.
My favorite was the Sexy Red on
Smack That Ass. Smack that ass.
I really like where she went
print.
to Pump It. I wish she had a longer version.
One clap this time. Two. That's how we like Jack Boys. It was the fucking gimmick song we liked on Jack Boys with Glorilla. Talking about I swallow them kids like an Amber Alert. It's the gimmick songs from these fucking this genre of artists. musician's not fair either. Artist isn't fair. Noisemaker. That their gimmick stands out so much. It's so provocative that you're like, well, at least it's different. You know, talk about 1 pump this time, 2 pump this time. That's terrible music. That's terrible. She got the fucking sound maker in the studio.
That was my reward for listening to that album. I got to listen to a Sexy Red verse. I was like, oh, this is somehow better.
Smack that ass. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. La la. La 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 la. And it's just, oh, nah, 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 nah. Which is a way better song. Good house. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up now. I mean, I think we've already said most, but 3 albums from Drake. You heard none of them and you heard it all. I wouldn't even say you heard one. You've heard Drake before. 3? It's just filler. This could have been Iceman, cut down, and it would have been your same slop Drake album. It would have been For All the Dogs. You would have got a little bit of R&B, a little bit of rap, a little bit of whatever the fuck he's experimenting with. But he just left everything in. Why did this get delayed? Why?
Why did it get released?
Give me some dap for that, brother. This shit was fucking terrible. This is one of the worst releases I've ever heard. From a man who's 40 on his 11th studio album. You know, at Drake's age now, what album do you think Ye released?
Donda?
The Life of Pablo. At the same age, he's making T-Lop.
Is that real?
And Drake's making...
Damn.
1 pump this time. Right, cheek, let's go.
Well, Kanye had like 6 years of eligibility in college. Came into the league late. So that's not...
Kanye's been in the game
Or I meant Kanye.
forever.
I might have said Drake.
Drake, you suck. You fucking suck. That's what I'm going to say to you, Drake. I love you, though. And then he's doing all these ads and stuff, and that's the real Drake to me. It's the cornball Drake. It's not the tough Drake. It's not the sexualizer Drake. It's the cornball Drake. It's the, oh, Anita McSween. Oh, it's freezing out here. You can't talk about, I'll rep the 6.
He's only worth $400 million.
Only.
Which is still an absurd
only
amount of money,
400
but,
million. I mean, considering he doesn't do shit with brands and stuff. Like, he does Nike, but he doesn't have shoes or clothes or anything. Like, it's just music for D-R-A-K-E.
He can't be an ethical multimillionaire or billionaire. And I think Drake is the proof of that. What has Drake contributed to society? Nothing. He's exploited our ears and made he just profited off of us listening to that.
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where is your uncle at? Because I want to talk to them. It's sad when you look at some of his discography. And you see how far he's fallen from, like, making good music. I listened to all of Take Care yesterday. Because I just wanted to hear what good Drake sounded like. And it's incredible. There's so much diversity in the beats. The features fit. Once again, you're going to have 3 Drake albums and flex the fact that you have few features. I don't want to listen to you for that long, Drake. The features help break up your monotone, stagnant flow. Look, I mean, you just got to look at this feature list. Over My Dead Body, great opener. Shot for Me, I don't remember, but I remember when I listened to it, I liked it. Headlines, that's Drake's, like, I might be too strong out on confident. Come on, this is good. Crew Love with The Weeknd. Fucking prime The Weeknd. It's Take Care with Rihanna, the biggest song probably off the album. Marvin's Room, a classic among Drake fans. Buried Alive interlude, a really good start for Kendrick Lamar, might I add. I don't remember some of these Birdman he fucking hates, but you got a Nicki Minaj song that's big. Rick Ross. Lil Wayne, Andre 3K. Lil Wayne.
I'm the fucking man. Y'all don't get it, do you? Type of money, yeah.
But you listen to this album, and what I do like about it is the beats, the flows, the features. What I don't like, though, it's the same content you're hearing today. Drake raps about the same things. Women. He talks in this album, 2011, people want the old Drake from 2009. It's 2026, and he's saying people want the old Drake. You were saying 2 years into your career that people wanted the old you.
That's him moving the goalposts.
And he talks about, I'm on top of the game. He says all the same stuff. It's same shit, different day, and it got worse. That's my thoughts. Same shit, different day, got worse. Anything you feel like adding?
It's bad.
It was very bad.
It was a different bad than
God forbid
the
a girl
other
wanna
ones he
have fun.
released. Iceman was a boring bad. And I think that's the worst kind of bad.
I would.
can sit here
That
and
was a
laugh.
hard. Were you expecting that? Like
I
that
know.
hard of a
I
listen?
was much more optimistic than I usually am, and it was bad.
How many tracks did it take for you to get bored? I was bored by 2.
Pull up the track list again.
God forbid a girl want to have fun. The Central C
I want to
stuck
give
in
an
my head.
honest answer about how long it took me
Yeah,
to get
Drake
bored.
on his one line said mid, skip, skip. Let's see how many of these are mid, skip, skip for you. Make them cry. Do you remember it?
Skip.
Dust. Blow the dust off the plat, Crody.
That one was, like, I wouldn't want to skip it so I could make fun of it.
Whisper my name.
Skip.
Janice, shut the fuck up.
That one was really bad. Skip.
Ran to Atlanta. Molly Santana knew Hannah Montana. Molly Santana knew Hannah Montana. Future had a Future verse.
Bad. Wouldn't skip it.
Shebang.
Skip.
All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head? Make them pay.
Skip.
Burning bridges. Burning bridges. This one was bad.
Yeah.
National treasures. Middle Eastern beat first half. Lame beat the second half.
Yeah, that was a skip.
Is bees.
Definitely.
skipped
We
this
literally.
one.
That was when we started
Yeah.
skipping.
What did I miss? I don't give a fuck if you like me. It sounds like you do.
I don't give a fuck if you love me. I don't give a fuck if you
It
like
sounds
me.
bad,
Asking me how did it feel.
Forget the substance.
Can't say it didn't
It's like
surprise me. Last time I
boring
looked to my
sounding.
right, you niggas was standing beside me. How can some people I love hang around pussies who try me? Let's go. What did I miss?
I've heard that at every basketball game I've been to for the last year. Warm up music. Plot twist. I twisted. I got it twisted.
Hey.
Too hard for the radio. Do you remember this one? West Coast beat on the second half, trying to be TV off.
Barely, because we skipped.
Yep. Make them remember. Do you remember the song "Make Them Remember"?
No.
Lil Birdie.
No.
Don't worry.
No.
Firm friends.
No.
Make them know.
No.
Do
To
you
be fair,
remember-
we did skip most of those, but like,
You.
I don't want to listen. Please, no.
For real.
Those all sound so similar to me. It's not even funny. My final score for Iceman, I'm going to put Iceman at a 1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 1. I'm going to straight up give it a 1.
I'm gonna.
I
give
think
it-
the only piece
Oh,
of
go ahead.
quality, the only, like, not even redeeming factor, the only thing I can give to it is that it's finished. There's no AI. You know, and nowadays, I guess you have to give an album points for that, but that's all I give. What you got for it, Chud?
I can't give it a 0 because it sounds polished. It sounds like it was made in a studio. You're right. No noticeable AI. I'm still gonna give it a 0. I'll give it a positive 0, a derogatory 1. Take your pick. It was either one of the better zeros I've heard, or the worst 1 I've ever heard. It's just so boring. Like,
That's. Do you remember listening to Donda 2? Donda 2 had some boring
Yeah.
shit, but it wasn't boring like this. It just
Yeah.
was. It just wasn't boring like this. And it's so offensive to be boring. It is.
yeah. And not like Drake cares. Not like Drake is gonna watch our video and be like, oh, shucks. Just, I think this should be like a PSA to human beings out there that have ears. Use them. This is bad. Like, you don't have to subject yourself to liking this. I like some pretty objectively like trashy music, but it's not boring at least.
No. No.
It makes me feel something. Even if you hate the music that other people listen to, it's making you hate. This isn't even like I hate it because it's bad. I just hate it because it's boring.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you all the way. So the debut, Pass the Ox, Season 2, a little of a live reaction, and hopefully we get some better ones in the future to some better albums. But hey, stay tuned this weekend. Bully review coming out. Ye's 12th studio album, 11th. We'll debate that on the episode, so stay tuned for that. But as always, Jaden Wyatt, cousins of nearly 19 years, and after this Drake album, I would say those 19 years have gotten even worse. So that's all we have for you today on Pass the Ox. So see you guys next time.